Hi there, welcome to DJ's Unfiltered. Many people talk about how strong the Ghanaian passport is, but have you ever wondered which countries can also enter Ghana without a visa? The answer might surprise you, and the rules about how long they can stay are even more interesting. On my previous episode, we explored the strengths of the Ghanaian passport and the countries Ghanaian citizens can travel to without a visa. Today, we are flipping the conversation to look at the other side of the story. Many people have been asking, which countries can travel to Ghana without a visa? How long can they stay? And are Ghanaian authorities ensuring compliance with immigration rules? Now, let's break it down with verified information. First, Ghana operates a visa policy designed to promote tourism, trade, regional integration, and international cooperation. Over the years, the country has signed several visa waiver agreements and regional travel protocols with many nations. One of the most significant developments came into effect in January 2025, when Ghana implemented a visa-free waiver entry policy for all African passport holders. This means that citizens from every country on the African continent can enter Ghana without applying for a visa beforehand. This policy aligns with the broader African Union vision of promoting free movement across the continent, as well as supporting initiatives like the African Continental Free Trade Area. Beyond the continental policy, Ghana also maintains visa-free agreements with several countries outside Africa, particularly in the Caribbean and other regions. Examples of countries whose citizens can enter Ghana without a visa include Barbados, Benin, Botswana, Burkina Faso, Cape Verde, Gambia, Guinea, Guyana, Côte d'Ivoire, Jamaica, Kenya, Liberia, Mali, Mauritius, Namibia, Niger, Nigeria, Rwanda, Senegal, Seychelles, Sierra Leone, Singapore, South Africa, Tanzania, Togo, Trinidad and Tobago, Uganda, Zimbabwe, and several others. In addition, Ghana has recently expanded this policy in July 2025 to include Colombia, Dominica, Mozambique, and Sao Tome and Principe, allowing their citizens to travel to Ghana visa-free as well. Now, the next important question is, how long can these travelers stay in Ghana? The duration of stay depends on the agreements Ghana has with each country, but generally, many West African countries under the ECOWAS protocol are allowed to stay up to 90 days without a visa. Several other countries are permitted 60 days per visit. In some bilateral arrangements, travelers may be allowed between 60 to 90 days depending on the nationality. However, there is an important restriction. Visitors entering Ghana under visa-free arrangements are usually allowed to travel for tourism, business meetings, or family visits, but they cannot take up employment or long-term work permits or long-term work without obtaining the appropriate residence or work permits. So how does Ghana ensure that travelers comply with these rules? This responsibility falls mainly on the Ghana Immigration Service, which monitors entries and exits at airports, land borders, and seaports. When visitors arrive in Ghana, immigration officers stamp their passport and indicate the maximum number of days they are allowed to stay. Authorities monitor compliance through several mechanisms. First, entry and exit records. Immigration databases track when travelers enter and leave the country. Second, overstay penalties. Foreign nationals who remain in the country beyond the approved duration may face fines, detention, or deportation depending on the circumstances. Third, permit verification. Anyone who intends to work, study, or stay long-term must obtain the appropriate residence permit or work authorization through the Ghana Immigration Service. These measures help ensure that Ghana maintains balanced border control while still promoting tourism and international cooperation. In summary, Ghana has adopted a relatively open travel policy. citizens from many countries, especially across Africa, can visit Ghana without a visa, typically for 60 to 90 days, provided they comply with immigration regulations. This policy strengthens Ghana's position as a gateway to West Africa, a tourism destination, and a hub for regional trade and diplomacy. And for Ghanaians, understanding these policies is important because visa arrangements often work on the principle of reciprocity, meaning the way we treat travelers can influence how other countries treat Ghanaian passport holders. As we wrap up, it is clear that Ghana continues to position itself as one of the most welcoming destinations in Africa and beyond by allowing citizens from many countries to enter without a visa. The country is opening its doors to tourism, business opportunity, cultural exchange, and stronger international relationships. So if you are watching this from any of the countries that can enter Ghana visa-free, consider this a warm invitation. Come and experience Ghana for yourself. Visit the historic Cape Coast Castle and Elmina Castle, powerful reminders of history that attracts visitors from around the world. Walk across the famous Canopy Bridge at Kakum National Park, one of Africa's most breathtaking rainforest experiences. Explore the vibrant culture and busy markets of Accra. Relax on the beautiful beaches of Ada and witness the rich traditions of communities across the country. And of course, enjoy Ghana's famous hospitality, delicious local cuisines like jollof rice, tuozafi, wake, banku, among others, as well as the warmth and friendliness of the Ghanaian people. Ghana is not only a gateway to Africa, it is also a country filled with history, culture, music, festivals, and unforgettable experiences. So take advantage of the visa-free policy, plan your trip, and come see why so many people around the world fall in love with Ghana. And to my viewers here and abroad, this is DJs Unfiltered, where we bring you clear, informative, and engaging discussions on issues that matter. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful stories and updates. Until next time, stay informed, stay reflective.